Hi guys, welcome back to Sparky About Movies. I really hope you've had a fantastic weekend and are ready for this new week ahead. Today is Mental Health Monday, so that means I'm going to do an updated Q&A. Before we get into the video, make sure to like it up and also follow my Twitter and Instagram so you can keep up with the rest of my content journey. I'm going to try and upload the pictures of the questions so you can follow along with me. So the first question I was asked is where I am from, and that is the UK. I am based in Yorkshire of Halifax, England, and it's a little place called Halifax. Another question I was asked is, have I had any surgery? And I have not had any huge surgery. I have only had a little bit to relieve a deviated septum. As when I was younger, I used to have a ton of nosebleeds. I used to not be able to breathe properly. So yeah, it's not a major surgery. It was just something to help me breathe like a regular human. The next question is, who are my top 3 directors? And the first 2 are pretty simple. Tim Burton and James Wan. Their vision and their diversity and way of making a film is amazing. And the third one is so tough because there are so many directors out there that are excellent at what they do. But if I had to choose, I guess I'd say Sam Raimi. Next question. What is the worst food I've ever eaten? And I'd probably have to say coconut. I cannot stand coconut. The smell, the texture, the taste. Oh no. Next question. Do I have a dog? And yes, we have a family dog. Her name is Smudge. She is the most bipolar chihuahua you will ever meet in your life. I'll pop up a picture. Isn't she adorable? Next question is to tell you a random fact. And one of the random facts that I know is that the letter J was added to the alphabet last. Weird, right? Next question. What is my favourite TV show? And my favourite TV show of all time is The Walking Dead. My favourite character from that show is Daryl Dixon, played by Norman Reedus. And my favourite episode is from season 2, which is episode 7, Pretty Much Dead Already. The show is outstanding, spanning for 12 years. And I watched it growing up. I kind of grew up with that film, 12 years of it, and yeah, I don't think there's just another TV show like it. Next question is, who are my 3 favourite horror characters? See, I didn't know how to answer this one by like horror icons, like your horror killers or horror characters such as Laurie Strode or Carrie or something like that. So I think I'm just going to name my favourite slasher killers that are in horror, and of course Ghostface, Leatherface and Michael Myers. Who would be your top 3? Let me know. I got asked this question last time, what is my favourite movie? And honestly, I can't remember what I said because my favourite movie changes. I have so many. So many. I guess my top favourite would be Halloween 1978 because I've experienced it in 4K twice. I've seen it for its 40th anniversary. I watch it every Halloween. I just love the film so much. And I'd probably have to say that one. For another film, to give you an idea, is probably Dog Soldiers from 2002. I am a sucker for a comedy. I will throw Grown Ups up there as one of my favourites. White Chicks. I even love Bridget Jones's Diary. I have such a wide range of films. I like Phantom of the Opera. That's probably one of my favourite films. Chicken Run as an animation. You've got a musical in it, you've got horror, you've got comedy. It doesn't stop. I will never probably have one favourite film because films give me so many different feelings, so many different reasons, and yeah, it's pretty difficult just to choose one. The next question is, if I had to pick 3 movies to identify me, what would they be? And I boiled this down to 3 very different films. The first film being The Crow, because it is philosophical, it's very meaningful, and it looks at karma, it looks at life, and I feel like that's me. The next film is The Hangover, and I picked this film because it's stupid, it's dumb, it's hilarious, and there are a lot of things that happen that I probably would do, and it just sits with me because I am a very dumb, funny person, so it resonates with me, so I pick Hangover as well. The next film is Peter Pan. I think this one came out in 2003, and I chose this one because I still don't want to grow up. I just want to have fun all the time. I just want to be silly, immature, and not take things so seriously, because when you take things seriously, it's not fun anymore. And when you don't have fun, life becomes so dreary and unenjoyable. So I pick Peter Pan as well. So the 3 films I choose to identify me are The Hangover, The Crow, and Peter Pan. Such different films, which really explains me as a person. I'm so different and unique. The next question is, do I have any piercings? And no, I do not. I do not. I am a contradiction, should I say. I like my tattoos. I have tattoos, but I do not have any piercings. I'm too afraid to get piercings. But stick me down in front of a tattoo needle, I will be there for hours. Next question is, what is my worst habit? And I'm pretty sure my worst habit is getting stuck rewatching the same comfort show over and over when I know I have a ton of other new shows to watch. The next question was, what was my favourite TV show when I was a kid? And easily, Mona the Vampire wins. It was so much fun. It was a creepy animation detective show. It was kind of horror-like, but so cheesy and campy at the same time. When I was little, it terrified me, but I was addicted to it. Another question I was asked is, have I seen Breaking Bad? And no, I have not seen Breaking Bad. I think I got asked this question before as well. I have not watched it. I don't think I ever will watch it. I just don't see it. I watched a few episodes. I think I got to episode 5 or 6 of season 1, and it's not for me. The next question I was asked is, what is my biggest insecurity? And that is my smile. I hate my smile. I just don't like it. I get a lot of compliments on it, and it's really sweet. My mom always calls it the Joker smile, because when I do quick quirp up, it's my mouth has a line, but then it quips up a little bit further with some lines, and I do see the resemblance, and I kind of like that. But no, my biggest insecurity is my smile. The last question I was asked is, what is a movie I am afraid to be judged for liking? For this, I would probably pick the 50 Shades of Grey series, simply because I don't think it's everyone's cup of tea. the backstory, its premise, its main character, they're all very controversial, and I don't think it sits well with a few people. But I've read all the books, I've seen all the films multiple times. I went to the cinema for each premiere and I loved them so much. I'm a sucker for a love story, a romance, and a book that is made into a film that's, you know, quite layered and targets a lot of issues. I feel like this film series was just brilliant and beautiful. Love stories and rom-coms are just a guilty pleasure of mine. There we go, we have come to the end of the video now, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like and comment below. Maybe leave some answers to the questions yourselves. Let me know about you guys. I really hope you felt comfortable throughout this and you've got to know me a bit better. Maybe you'll feel easier in watching me make further videos. I will see you guys again this Friday for a Film Friday talking review. If you want to know what that film is about, make sure to follow my Twitter or my Instagram. Till then, guys, I will leave you here. Stay safe, happy and healthy. Bye.